Hello everyone, welcome to Chair Yoga at the Prescott Library. Hopefully you've got a good chair and your mat. Just take a nice big breath in, bring your shoulders back and down, settle into your chair, engage your tummy, and bring your hands out to the side. Nice stretch out, palms towards me, engage your tummy, and you'll notice if you engage your tummy you don't have a kind of a sway back, pressing your chest forward. So engage your tummy so your back is upright. Nice big breath out. And bring your hands in. And bring your arms back out. And reaching up, drop your shoulders down. And all the way back out. And visualize that someone's pulling your fingertips on either side. Nice long stretch. And coming up. And dropping down. And coming up. And do a nice stretch forward just a little bit. Make sure your tummy's working. And coming up. And dropping your arms down. And reaching out. And all the way up. And coming forward. So this is getting some good stretches into your shoulders. Nice long reach. And opening up a little cactus pose. And reach your arms forward, really long out to the sides, and forward, reaching your fingertips towards me, and stretching in, and coming upright, and then a little bit back, and coming up, and reaching forward, and coming up. Now if this is too much in your shoulders, bring your arms into your sides, that's fine. Coming back, you're elongating your core, and upright, and reaching forward. Bring your hands up, coming all the way back out, and resting your hands down. Little side to side movement. And notice how your back stretches. See if you can feel a really good stretch. Nice big breath, reaching all the way up again. And all the way out. This time bring your hands out like you're reaching for something so you can grab. Make those movements, feel like you're really stretching in, kind of pull like you're pulling a band maybe. Nice long stretch. A few more nice big stretches. Reaching up and then swan dive, just gently hands to the knees and stretching forward. And coming up. And dropping in again, dropping your body forward a little bit more, stretching your back. Going to bring your head, top of your head towards me, stretch real long. Maybe feel a nice stretch all the way into your tailbone. And coming all the way up. Bring your hands to heart center. A nice big breath. A little twist towards your right. Back towards center and twisting towards your left. And back towards center. Over towards your right. Drop your shoulders down a little bit. Sometimes they just creep up. Back towards towards center and twist. And back towards center and twist. Excuse me, nice big breath back towards center and twist. Nice big breath, reaching up, stretching towards me. Holding in, really engage your core. Remember, bring your belly button backwards towards your spine and up. And all the way up, drop your shoulders down. Reaching towards me. And bring your hands into heart center. Gentle twist towards your right. Back towards center. And twist. Back towards center and reaching up. And this time bring your hands down and up. Make sure that tummy's working, coming back. And do this so you feel like your tummy is long. If it starts to kind of change shape, so you want to feel like you're upright, and I can hit about, I don't know, probably about 5 inches, 6 inches with my shoulder before my tummy starts to kind of bow out a little bit. That means my tummy is just not strong in that position. And coming up. So you can hang your hands here, you can have them up front, totally up to you. Just notice where those changes start happening. And coming up. And big breath coming back and bring your hands out. Remember our modified boat pose. And coming up. And dropping back. And coming up. And dropping back in. Really straight. And coming up. And coming in all the way up. Swan dive down, 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 and just relax. Nice big breath, bring your hands to your knees, pressing up. We're going to do a little bit of work with the obliques differently than we normally do. So pressing yourself back in your chair, widening your knees so they're the width of your chair, and bring your hands up. This is just a real gentle start. Little side to side motion. Make sure your tummy is engaged. And if you're not sure if your tummy is engaged, you can hold on. See while it's working, keeping everything as straight as you can. And remember, just add the depth that feels right in your body. And you might notice you can go pretty deep a few times. And then you might want to just go kind of a more moderate move. Find the comfort level and the depth of core work you want to do, right? And coming up and dropping over. So you might notice that your core is getting a little bit warm. You're welcome, right? It was all core day today. So we're going to do this one a little bit longer than we normally do. And you can pick the pace up. Just make sure that your core is working. each side. And coming back. So now do you feel like you got a good core workout? Do some nice gentle circles. So you can keep this with your legs narrow, or you can do that wider leg. Gives you some extra flexibility in your hips. And then go in the opposite direction. Nice gentle movements. Remember, you can go real slow, stretching in, dropping, relax. And a few more, just dropping in. Find those stretches you need. And nice big breath coming back. Bring your legs forward. Left ankle up and over. And just a nice long stretch, dropping your head towards me. And coming up. You feel it right in the outside of your hip. And stretching towards me. Once more, nice big breath, reaching your hands up and over towards me if you need a deeper stretch. And coming up, relaxing down, switch legs. Nice big breath in and reaching forward. Reaching your head towards me. And coming up. And reaching real long. Maybe you found some tough spots already. Bring your hands towards me. I'm going to reach in this one a little bit longer, even out both sides. And relax. Switch legs again, nice big breath, reaching up with your hands and pulling over. Bring your hands to heart center and a gentle twist towards your left. Nice big breath. And twisting towards your right. And back towards center. Reaching once more. And relaxing down, switch sides again. Nice big breath, reaching up. Drop your shoulders down. Bring your hands to heart center and twisting towards your right. And back towards center and twisting towards your left. A nice big breath back towards center and reaching up and over one more time. Widening your knees again. Nice big breath. Stretching your arms out. Right arm down, reaching up with your left. Opening up those obliques. We're going to use them again the same way we did before. So let's give them a good stretch. And coming back up. And switch sides. Nice big breath in and out. And coming back. Bring your hands up. And again, gentle stretches. Really make sure your tummy's engaged. Using those core muscles, stretching, strengthening, and breathing in as we come up, exhaling as you go down. So just make sure the breath follows your movement. Makes the exercise a little bit easier. We'll do just a few more. And your last one. Bring your arms back out to the side. And drop your right arm down, reaching up. So you can either keep your hands in kind of a gentle angle. You can go a little bit wider, elongating. This I feel like a nice stretch all the way down through my hip. And coming up. And again, keeping a gentle open or going a little bit wider. And kind of play with your elbow, bring it out a little bit further out to your knee. A nice big breath coming up. And bring everything back towards center. Sitting on the edge of your chair. Nice big breath coming back. Right leg up. Make sure your tummy is working. We're going to do a little gentle marches. So make sure that's working because we're using a lot of leg as well as our core. Gentle stretches. We're doing some quicker marching. Warm your muscles up pretty quick. So we'll add to this, but make sure we're sitting up really straight, and then we'll give our body a rest. Just a few more. And coming up, side to side. Now we'll just add a little bit more leg movement in here. So bring yourself back towards center coming up. And then just a heel tap over. So we're using some interior leg muscles. Well, we're working our core. So we're doing this a little bit quicker. So if you're getting warm again on this one, that's the goal. Sitting up straight. Engage your core, keeping strong. So if you're getting tired, that would be acceptable, right? We've done a lot of core. Just do a few more. And coming up, side to side. Nice big breath, reaching all the way up. Swan dive all the way down. Nice big breath. relax your head. Nice big breath coming up. Reaching up real long. Bring your hands to heart center. And a gentle twist towards your right. And back towards center and twisting towards your left. And back towards center and twist. Big breath and twisting. And back towards center once more. And twisting towards your right. And big breath and over towards your left. Breath. Just kind of shimmy around a little bit, move some stuff around if you're feeling a little bit tight or just a little bit sore from all that core work, right? Right leg over, right arm under. Nice big breath, really opening up your back and doing a gentle drop in if you've got the space. Up. Nice big breath, dropping in again. And gently coming up, relax your arms out and legs. Left leg over, left arm under. Just doing a nice stretch in first. And just a gentle drop in. And coming up. Nice big breath coming in. Up, relaxing out, shake your arms out, shake your legs a little bit. Right leg over, right arm under. Nice big breath in. Big breath coming up. Relaxing out once more. Left leg over, left arm under. And dropping in. And gently coming up. Relax down. Reaching out real long. Bring your hands together. Pretend we have our brick between our hands, so if you want your yoga brick, you can grab it, or a beach ball. Nice big breath coming back, so we're not going back too far, and a gentle twist to the left and right. Gentle back and forth. Trying to sit up as straight as you can. A lot of core happening. And holding. Nice big breath. Make sure your tummy's working. And reach towards me. Holding onto that ball. And coming up and back. A gentle twist. Making our movements really nice, pretty fluid. As long as your tummy is engaged, that's all that matters. And reaching up and relaxing your arms down. Little side to side shake. We'll do, we're going to stand up and use our chair for some support if you need it. Doing a nice deep squat. So just coming in so you feel like your feet are nice and wide, toes pointed out, just dropping in, sitting up real straight. We're just doing a few gentle up and down movements. And as we do this, you're engaging your core, a lot of glute action, but this gets us open for a lot of things, even if we're in a mat class. We're just going to hold, sitting up real straight, tummy engaged. Hang on to your chair, or if you want, you can have your hands out in front. Kind of play with it. And coming up. And dropping in. And coming up. We'll do a few of these. Up. So you know where we're headed. Going to a nice deep squat and coming up. Now if you happen to be on a real slippery carpet at home, this is where your mat is super handy. And this time we're going to kind of move a little bit. So I'm actually moving to stay on my mat a little bit more. So dropping in. So if you need a deep squat and this is kind of where your ad is in kind of a nice forward bend, just make sure your knees don't go over your toes. Dropping in. So you can do a few of these. A lot of glute in that one. But for those that would like to do a little bit of a wider stretch, dropping in to kind of a nice, almost like you're opening a frog legs. Well, this opens up and supports so much stuff, it's kind of crazy. A lot of back, opening up your legs, a lot of hip action. Dropping your hands down, pressing your tailbone up. Nice big breath, dropping in again. And kind of play with this a little bit. If you need your chair, kind of rotate your chair around. I happen to be pressing my elbows into my knees, widening them a little bit more, giving me a little bit more, a deeper stretch. If you don't need that much of a stretch, that's fine. And slowly coming up, press your tailbone up, relax your body. Dropping in. Nice gentle breath in and out. So if your balance is pretty good, you can always try to sit up a little bit more. Experiment and gently pressing up again once, this last time here. Bring your hands to your knees. Nice little bent knee coming all the way up, rolling up. Nice big breath all the way up. And bring your hands back in. We'll do one last stretch to kind of end everything out. Right leg forward, dropping in, using that chair, stretching out your hip flexor in the front. And you can go deep, especially if you have a chair, right? We'll do a few up and downs. Holding in. My arm isn't supporting me necessarily, it just happens to be hanging out here, so you can do this. And just gently coming forward. I'm going to switch the chair, just why not, right? Left leg forward. Doing the same movement. You might notice one side was tighter than the other. Who knows what you're up to today, right? Or have been up to. But again, up and down. Pressing your pelvis forward. Nice big breath in and out. And just gently coming up. For Shavasana, find a good comfy spot. I'm just going to stay seated. If you would like to lay on the floor with your legs up the chair, this is wonderful. Takes a lot of the pressure off your legs and brings the blood and that helps circulation and your blood pressure. Just take a few gentle breaths in. Thank your body for all the hard work it's done today. Nice big breath. Thank you for joining us today. Namaste.